My guests this week are Novastatus. How are you guys doing?
Yeah,
good.
really good. Thank
Good.
you.
Good.
Thank you for having us.
We've been here a while.
Yeah, it's been sweaty and painful.
Yes. Yeah. We're on the last home stretch now.
We're getting there, boys.
Would you like to go around the room, maybe this way, and
Yeah,
introduce
cool.
yourselves?
So I'm Aiden. I play guitar and do backing vocals in Novastatus.
Yeah, I'm Luke. I'm the singer of Novastatus.
I'm Will, drummer.
And I'm Alex, the bassist.
So let's talk about the name first. How did you
Yeah.
come up with Novastatus?
Okay, so when we got together, originally we were going to name ourselves Anti-Zero off of... it's actually one of the songs we've got coming out on this new release, but we opted for this name because there's a Latin term which is Novastatus, which stands for fresh start, and we wanted to try something new and go for a completely different take on this band, you know, and it was fitting. We modernised it a bit just to Novastatus, you know, just to make it our own a little, really.
Yeah.
And that's where it really came from. It just stuck. It, you know, rung more.
Yeah.
So
That's a great name. So let's talk about your brand new single.
we've called this EP Infrared after one of the tracks on it. The main song off this, well, it's really a single. The main song off it is called Eclipse, and we really wrote that just sort of taking an evaluation on like modern day life and culture and what we're ignoring, what we're not taking seriously, and I think musically a lot of inspiration come from like Linkin Park, you know, and some of the later stuff they were releasing, and it's sort of, you know, we wrote this song and most songs, you know, like they just come to you, but this one we wrote it and we weren't happy with how it sounded at first, so and we kept working on this for like 6 months straight, just reworking it until we got the
Just the one
formula
song?
right.
Mm.
Yeah, just the one song.
Wow.
We needed to get it right. Just it felt like it could always be at a certain height we weren't achieving, you know. We got there in the end, and we were just so delighted with it. It stuck. It just come together perfectly at the end
Yeah.
of those 6 months.
Yeah, I definitely see that Linkin Park influence in there. So where did you guys end up recording that?
That was Last Stand Studios. That's
Yeah.
Harri Lowe in Peterborough. I can't recommend anyone to go anywhere else. Honestly, Harry is the top guy, from just hospitality to just having little input and like timing. He's so good at getting you in and out. Like, Harry's just fantastic, to
He
be
pulls
honest.
the best out of all of us, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Harry does. He really
100%.
motivates all of us to get best takes with everything.
Yeah.
So with this song in particular, did you take that to him in like a complete state, or has he like kind of...
Well, this
help
is
shape it?
the thing. In the past, we've worked with him on prior projects, but we had this song ready. We knew how we wanted it to sound. We got straight in with him. We said, right, this is a song. This is what we want to do. It's done. He listened to it and he went, right, I've got so many ideas where we can take this. We can really elevate this to the next level. And I think what really helped is communicating with him on such a professional level, where he's giving us ideas, we're giving him ideas. There's a lot of back and forth, and like you said, he really just brings out the best in everyone, you know, like it really makes you kind of realise what you can do more than what you are doing.
Yeah. And with the song as well, there's a couple of string elements in that
Yeah.
as well,
Yeah,
which really add to the song, I think.
definitely. Again, another idea of his to just sort of fill out the sound around it and really make you hone in on, like, you know,
Yeah.
like the main meaning of the song.
Yeah, because it's not really necessarily a heavy song,
Yeah.
but it does add a lot of weight to it, and obviously it does pick up towards the end, and yeah, it's just an all-round a great track. I think.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Now we're gonna actually play it for the first time.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So
Sweet.
no one's heard this track before. Do you guys want to introduce it?
Go ahead.
This is Eclipse.
life on the streets. The people walking by look blind to their me, and they spend the whole lives looking down. Got their heads in the clouds and their feet on the ground. And I'm thinking, is there something I missed? Something happened outside to make them like this? So I stop, take a look at myself, wonder who's to blame for this hell. It's madness, the things that I see. Walking through a town that looks so empty, that speaks quite a lot for itself, but never has an answer for the mental health. Tell me why I gotta live this way, why we gotta compete and fight to end in a grave insane. The things we're taught from the day we're born till the day we're gone. Leap into the fire, bring the gasoline, scream into the sky that I can't believe. Open up my mind, but I just can't see you anymore. Leap into the fire, bring the gasoline, scream into the sky, but I can't believe. Open up my mind, but I just can't see you anymore. Every day I wake up the same, my body aches. I didn't wash my face last night, I never really fall asleep. Passed out on the bed in yesterday's jeans. Walk out the house through my front door, did I even leave home for today? See, I've never really been the one to plan ahead before I make my way. I'm speechless at the things that I see. Scrolling every day, addicted to the feed. It's hopeless, we're fed. We live a life of competition just to earn our bread. Tell me why I gotta live this way, why we gotta compete and fight to end in a grave insane. The things we're taught from the day we're born till the day we're gone. Leap into the fire, bring the gasoline, scream into the sky that I can't believe. Open up my mind, but I just can't see you anymore. Leap into the fire, bring the gasoline, scream into the sky, but I can't believe. Open up my mind, but I just can't see you anymore. From the day we're born till the day we're gone. From the day we're born till the day we're gone. From the day we're born till the day we're gone. From the day we're born till the day we're gone. From the day we're born till the day we're gone. From the day we're born till the day we're gone. From the day we're born till the day we leap into the fire, bring the gasoline, scream into the sky that I can't believe.
So that was the first play of Eclipse. When is that released?
So that's coming out on the 22nd of February.
Which is technically this week, if you're watching this now. Or in the future, it's already out. So go listen to it. Where's it going to be available?
It's going to be on all platforms. You can find it first and foremost on our website. It'll be on our homepage. Equally, if you want to stream it, it'll be on iTunes, Spotify. Where else? We'll have it on YouTube.
All good streaming services.
Apple Music.
The ones you
Music.
use.
Just everywhere.
Yeah, so we briefly touched on the music video, I think mentioning that there is going to be one for it.
Yeah.
Would you like to sort of talk about aspects of that, maybe production-wise, or the idea for it?
Yeah, again, recorded by Harri Lowe at Last Stand Studios. Harri did a fantastic job.
So he shot the video?
Yeah, he did the video as well.
Wow,
yeah.
okay.
He's really good
That's
guy.
incredible.
Yeah, he did really well.
Yeah.
The music video kind of follows, it's like the story of a boy growing up with like his dad being a bit absent, really, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's like focused in on he's found his own art. So for him, his own art is painting, and he's done that since he was a little kid, and it's something that he's held on to his whole life until he was an old man, which is where the story progresses to. Never feeling complete from a piece of art that he's done, and taking inspiration from the first piece he done as a child. Later on in the video, you'll see when like he's an old man, he'll sit down, he looks at the piece of art, his daughter comes in and brings him the artwork, he stares at it, and it just reignites that fire in him to paint what he wants to paint, what he knows he needs to get out of his system.
Yeah.
You see sort of when he's in his late teens, he's kind of like attacking the canvas, using a lot of like reds and like, you know, purples and stuff, and really like whacking the paint on like with aggression almost, and not really honing in his skills and his emotions as much, you know, which we try and make shine through by the end of the video.
So was this kind of story, was this your idea, or where did the story sort of come from?
Sort of like a
We all sort of
mixture of everyone,
storyboarded it,
really.
didn't we?
Yeah, we all sort of come up with a sort of general basis for it, and went from there, and I drew out a little storyboard and
Had a few meetings at yours. And
Yeah, because it's so well done that it's just, I really like how it all came together and how it's all kind of just shot in mostly the one location, which is like, it's kind of like a garage, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Which was quite a hard thing to do, keeping something interesting for, you know, a period of like 5 minutes, but keeping it in the same location. You know, we really had to kind of figure out different ways of showing different things. And
yeah, because obviously you guys are performing in that space as well in the music video, which I kind of like, because, you know, sometimes bands, they'll do the story side of the music video, then they'll be performing somewhere else, but I think it really works that you guys are in that same environment and it's sort of changing around as well.
Yeah, one of the things we added as well is the final piece that the artist produces is actually, you don't realise it till you get to the end of the video, but that was behind us the whole time we were performing. Yeah. So by the end, and he's complete, you see, oh, that's what we were behind. On the second watch, you'll notice it, you know? So.
Yeah, and it's those things like that that you kind of want to go back and re-watch for just those little minor details and that type of thing. So who was like the artist that did all those paintings?
We had a couple friends. One guy, I made Lemon, came in. He plays the sort of teenage year, the actor for that. And then he sort of, as the character gets older, the old man was played by one of our sort of mutual friends, Dave, his dad. Yeah. They did a really good job. They were really sort of enthusiastic about doing it, and we were amazed.
Kid as well.
Oh, that's right. Dan's kid, amazing.
Yeah,
Charlie
those
boy
beginning
or-
shots.
Charlie boy.
Yeah, they're really powerful, like cinematography, or just shots in the music video. And it just fits perfectly with the track, and obviously the meaning behind the track as well. And that's what sort of grabbed my attention, is just how it all just works so well together.
Good.
But obviously, because you thought it out, you've planned it, and it's turned out really well. And you'll be able to watch it at the end of the week when it comes out. Yeah. With the song. or in the future. You probably watched it already, so you know what we're
Maybe
talking
out
about.
Who knows?
Maybe we're just going to cancel it.
Yeah, we
Not
just
even
won't
about
release it to anyone.
I mean, we broke up 5 minutes before this. So.
Yeah. So, and the location as well. Like, was that like someone
So,
new, or did you
we-
scout that, or?
Weirdly, so my old man moved to that place quite a few years ago. There's a house, and he just had a garage at the end of his garden. And we used to meet up when we were younger. We used to meet up and stick all our instruments in there, cover it in beer cans and cigarette butts, and just play in there all Saturday, all Sunday, and really aggravate everybody. And I feel like it's been so many years since we went there. It was the ideal place to go back and make some more noise, you know.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, that's kind of poetic in a way, I suppose.
It had a great aesthetic. I think it was
definitely
it was used
Yeah.
prior for spray painting cars and stuff, and
Yeah.
that's why like in there's so many like old paint cans and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Cars have been worked on and that. So
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
just visually, it's like the perfect location, I think, for that type of story, and yeah, I can't believe that the guy who recorded you guys filmed it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it's
yeah.
filmed and edited.
Harry
All of that.
does
Harry's
incredible.
Man of many
Yeah.
talents.
Yeah.
Hit him up.
That's awesome.
Hit your boy up.
Plug
I'll
him.
give him a plug. I'll give him a plug.
Links will be in the description. Okay, so let's talk about your plans for this year. What else have you guys got
Big boy
coming
plans.
up?
So we've got a whole plan for February. We have a EP release show. This would have already been
Yeah.
announced by then, so we can chuck this out there. We're playing Mama Liz's Voodoo Lounge on the 22nd of February. Eluded some Flintmore support.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Amazing.
I know.
Cracking
This
ones.
could be good. So we've got that on the 22nd.
Sweet.
Yeah.
yeah,
Amazing
so
show.
there may still be some tickets available. If you head over to our socials and check it out, please come down. It'll be a great night.
So our venue's in
Stanford, yeah.
Stanford,
Great
yeah.
venue. It's downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, really
Awesome
sweaty.
venue.
My favourite.
Is there anything else you want to kind of like just hint at that you're doing?
Ooh.
So,
Without
um,
spoiling anything? or-
I'd say, well, without spoiling anything, we're getting this release out of the way, and we're getting a absolute heap of gigs booked up at the minute now to come for the following months. So we're going to go around the whole of the UK. Hopefully not miss any major town out, but we're just going to go everywhere we can,
Yeah.
and look at probably maybe in the start of June getting a solid 2-week tour down as well, and who knows, maybe even drive our little camper van over to Ireland for a show. See how we
Ooh,
get on.
nice. That's what I like. A band
Yeah.
with a plan.
That's it. And
That's it.
a few more releases in the pipeline as
Yeah.
well to come out later in the
Some
year,
big
summer and
releases.
that. So
Big release.
Maybe we should do like an end of year interview because you're gonna have like a lot to talk about.
before and
That's
after,
it,
yeah.
Sure.
That'd be cool. I'll just come with you guys. We'll just
Yeah, big
Sounds
up.
good to me, yeah.
Dan, you're going to hate it. You will hate me in 5 minutes. You might hate me now.
It's been a long day.
It has been.
There's only so much deodorant we can buy, Dan.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Dan, am I blowing my cigarette in your face?
So, if I may interject quickly, I've got a
Yeah.
couple questions for you, Dan.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Do I have to be honest?
Let's start
Yeah, of course.
with one really major one, which has been throwing us off on the way here. What's the deal with all the like phone boxes?
With mannequins and books.
Mannequins, which is like one thing,
Yeah,
and
what's
then filled with books, and we were like, where are we?
What's up with
I like we're
that?
driving to Hogwarts.
It's a Cambridge thing.
A Cambridge.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, we wouldn't
it
get
is.
We've converted all the telephone boxes into libraries.
That's actually so cool.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
So what about the mannequin?
Yeah, what's the mannequin?
Still in the
That
box.
is just some weirdo's fetish, I think.
Right.
I can't really
weirdo.
answer that, man.
So
My
yeah,
dad
we,
might have some inkling of what that is. I don't know.
it's just like I guess it's
He's
just
currently giving me the finger off camera.
it's one of them Cambridge things, and I guess that you do like in London, we just drop everything on the floor and hate each other. So
Yeah, we're getting that way. Yeah, yeah.
Lovely.
Do you have any other questions? I mean,
Do we have
yeah, certainly, Dan. So why did you get us on here?
No.
Surely there's better people you could have
everyone
asked.
else is busy.
Get- Questions out of the way. Buy some local distortion merch. Support Dan, or I'm
Yes.
going to cry.
Yeah, dead
Yeah.
straight. He'll cry
Don't
instantly.
see him cry.
But no, in honesty, thank you so much
thank
for
you so much.
getting us. Thank you for getting back to us. And
It's been a good day. We've recorded an acoustic session. Links to that will be at the end of this video, or just stop watching this video now. Go watch them, because 1 or 2 may be out already. I don't know when they'll be released. They'll be out sometime. But yeah, we've done that, and yeah, we'll probably catch up at the end of the year as well.
I'd like that.
And I've got one more question for you guys.
Yeah.
okay.
Would you like to start a rumour about Novastatus?
Yes, I would. So, rumour has it. I have 2 actually. Which one do you want first, A or B?
Both.
Okay, at the same time.
Yeah.
Right, so rumour A.
Oh my god.
So rumour has it, if you play our new EP all backwards at the same time, it actually tells you the 11 secret herbs and spices of KFC.
I can't believe you told him that.
We'll have to buy it to find out.
Also, there was this other rumour. Well, it's not. This one's more of a truth. In the exclusive Flintmore live action 3-hour film, I'm actually Francis's stunt double.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah.
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 And they do say, you know, like cucumbers are like 70% water or 90% water, whatever. Turns out the other percentage is actually us.
Well, I'd actually say it's more Alex.
More so.
Specifically Alex.
Cucumber.
Yeah.
I can sense a photoshopped image.
Just
Right now.
Will using 2 Alex cucumbers as drumsticks.
If I take my shirt off, you'll see the cucumber.
Alex,
That's
no.
giving too much away.
No.
That's giving too much away, innit? There's like Piccolo under there.
Exactly. Yeah. Literally. Yeah.
Let's plug your social media, I guess.
Yeah,
Where can
cool.
everyone follow you guys?
Awesome. First and foremost, our website is live by now, so you can find us at novastatusband.com.
Links in the description.
Yeah, we'll have our links there. You can find everything on there, from our tours, our blog where we speak to you guys and stuff like that. You can tell us how much you hate us or love us.
Like my
And yeah, we'll have we'll have our music video on there and stuff as well. Also, we'll be on Facebook under Novastatus Band, Instagram too, Novastatus Band, and Twitter for some funny stuff that he says.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where we're at.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can follow Local Distortion. Obviously, subscribe to this YouTube channel that you're watching it on. Go like their guys' session, and we're on Instagram. Go follow us on there. We put most of our stuff on there actually. Obviously, like us on Facebook. We're on Twitter as well. Just resharing everything. You gotta do it.
Wicked. You
And
do.
yeah, buy the merch. We're on Bandcamp. No, Bandcamp. No.
Big
What is-
Cartel.
Big Cartel.
Big
That is
Cartel.
it.
Part of Local Distortion,
Helping
me.
out, yeah,
Do you want to just do
Yeah,
that?
go
So do you want to drop it?
Luke,
Yeah,
why are you here?
Yeah, bigcartel.localdistortion, all the other way around. Go buy some t-shirts. They really help.
Did right.
Support
They look
what we
great.
do.
Buy them.
Yeah. All right.
Awesome. Well, Dan,
Cheers,
thank
guys.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Cheers, Tom.
Fair enough.
We're not there yet.
I want to cuddle.
All right. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah, cheers.